So the quote that I used was, sticks and stones will break her bones, and then you'll go to jail. Intimidation and demanding will leave her guilty feeling, and then she'll post your bail. So I chose that. I said that victims of domestic violence are crazy for staying. The reason I say this is because my mom is a victim of domestic violence. Also, she's an alcoholic. The reason she's an alcoholic because the person that beats her or the person that hits her in situations is also an alcoholic. As you can see, he's a big influence. With that being said, my mom's 35 years old and she has congestive heart failure. Congestive heart failure, if you can see, this is the way your heart's supposed to look. These are the vessels and stuff that's inside your heart. But because she's been drinking so long, and what causes her to drink is because of the situation that she's in. And because she's been drinking so long, it causes the organs inside of her heart to shrink. Meaning that, just how we can breathe normally. She has stage 4 congestive heart failure. We can breathe normally. We can walk around. We can go play basketball and do things that are normal. But when she does things that are normal, it causes her to have shorter breath. My mom been in the hospital, I want to say 10 times this last month. The reason I use this as an example was because before my mom met this man, she was living with my dad. My dad died when I was 6, but she never experienced none of this. My mom didn't drink. She didn't smoke cigarettes when my dad was alive. Why? Because she had everything she needed. She never had to worry about things. But with him, she's with him now, and he broke, honestly. And he's a big influence. But my mom tried to stand up for us a lot, but at the same time, she knows that when she does, something is going to happen. He's going to verbally touch her, and I got to the point where my uncles came, and they had to take things from me so that I wouldn't hurt him for hurting her. And the reason I say she's crazy for staying is because, first of all, she wouldn't. I personally don't think that she would have congestive heart failure because she wouldn't be entertaining alcohol. Also, people may say, well, domestic violence victims are crazy for staying because it's someone that you love. Well, also, according to loveisrespect.org, people stay in domestic violence relationships because of love, fear, and low self-esteem. In my opinion, I believe that my mom does have low self-esteem because not only is she a single mother, but she's also on Section 8. She also received SNAP benefits. But on top of that, she's living with someone who can provide for her, but also take control of her because of her low self-esteem, her fear, and the amount of love that she has for him. Also, I was just searching this up, but according to psychology.com, 40% of your actions are controlled by your emotions. So people may say that I'm just saying, I'm staying in this relationship because of love. Love is just an emotion, but as you can see, 40% of your actions happens because of your emotions. With that being said, also may others say, well, love is just an emotion. Not only is it just an emotion, but it's something that you can change. Your emotion doesn't control you, but it just controls 40% of your actions, which means that you have the ability to change things. You have 60% of the chance to be like, well, yeah, this is just an emotion, so I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do what's right. My mom stayed in this situation, which harmed her tremendously, but at the same time, I also believe that me seeing these things made me the person that I am today, but I also believe that people are crazy for staying in domestic violence relationships. And also, the sticks and stones will break your bones, and then you'll go to jail. Intimidations and demanding will leave her feeling guilty, and then she'll post your bail. Thank you.